I was on a date years ago, looking at a cheese menu. I mispronounced Brie as Brie. Without missing a beat, she grinned and said the cheese was called Brian. But here's what nobody tells you about dating with a cochlear implant. Moments like that don't happen by accident. They happen because you've learnt 5 realities that most CI users discover the hard way. Reality 1, the Bluetooth mic is your icebreaker, not your crutch. I carry a tiny Bluetooth microphone on dates. First date with someone new, we sit down and within 5 minutes I casually hand it to them and say, "Here, can you wear this so I can hear you better?" Most people are just curious. They ask how it works. Some make a quick joke. But here's what I learned. That microphone isn't a reminder of what I can't do. It's a moment that reveals who they are. The right person will be interested, ask a question or two, then move on. The wrong person, they'll probably get awkward or dismissive. So that little microphone, it filters them out before I waste my time. But handing over the mic is just the start. There's a much scarier moment that comes even earlier. Reality 2, tell them early and the right person will surprise you. A CI user shared her story online. She met a guy, and within the first few minutes of their date, she told him, "I hear with a cochlear implant, which is the wire you see. Is that a problem for you?" She was bracing for awkwardness, maybe even rejection. He just looked at her and said, "No, I like gadgets." They've been married for 10 years now. That story stuck with me because it's exactly what I've experienced. The anxiety about disclosure, it's worse than the actual moment. I used to obsess over when to tell someone. Before we meet, on the date, after. But early honesty isn't about asking permission, it's about setting the tone. Your CI isn't a secret to reveal dramatically, it's just a part of who you are. And the Brie moment I told you about, that happened because I'd already mentioned my CI at the start of the day. She knew, so when I mispronounced something, it wasn't awkward, it was just funny. We were already on the same team. Quick thing, if this is hitting home, hit like and subscribe. Also, I just launched a gratitude journal specifically for documenting your CI journey. Links in the description, helps you track the wins, process the frustrations, all of it. But even when someone's on your team, there's one thing about dating with a CI that will blindside you. Reality 3, you'll miss flirting cues. The right person won't care. A woman with hearing loss shared this story. She met a guy at a party. He tried flirting with her. She completely missed it, didn't hear what he said, and walked away. He had to chase her down and be direct. "Hey, I was just trying to ask you out." They are together now. I've been there. Missed jokes, didn't catch when someone's tone shifted to playful. Sometimes I'd realise hours later, oh, that's what they meant. Early on, I thought this was a deal breaker. How can you date if you can't tell when someone's flirting? Here's the thing, the right person won't rely on subtle cues. They'll be direct. They'll make sure you heard them. No games, no guessing, just clear communication. And honestly, that's better for everyone. But clear communication only works if you are smart about one thing that most people get wrong. Reality 4, 1-hour coffee dates let you test connection before you invest your energy. I used to do the classic dinner date, 3 hours in a restaurant. And here's what I learned. Even if there's no spark, I'm committed. I'm stuck there, exhausted from concentrating, wondering when I can politely leave. With a cochlear implant, listening takes genuine mental energy. Why burn all that on someone I'm not even sure about yet? Now, coffee, 1 hour max. If there's no connection, I'm out after an hour with minimal energy spent. But if there is a spark, we extend it. Go for a walk, grab food. The energy investment matches the potential. It's not about my hearing loss, it's about being smart with how I date. And the right person gets that. They appreciate not being trapped in a 3-hour commitment either. But here's where everything I just told you comes together, and this is where the Brie moment finally makes sense. Reality 5, the best connections happen when you stop performing. Back to that Brie moment, we were looking at the cheese menu. I said Brie, she said Brian, we both cracked up. And in that moment, I wasn't trying to be perfect. I wasn't monitoring every word to make sure I didn't mishear. I was just there, being myself, laughing at the absurdity of it all. For years, I treated dating like a performance. Perfect conversation, no mistakes, never ask someone to repeat themselves more than once. But connection doesn't happen when you are performing. It happens when you are real. When you hand over your microphone without apologizing. When you suggest coffee because it's smarter. When you mispronounce Brie and laugh about it instead of spiraling with embarrassment. The right person won't want the perfect version of you. They'll want the real version, the one who occasionally mishears cheese names and carries a Bluetooth mic on dates. Your cochlear implant isn't the problem. It's your best screening tool. The people who can't handle it, they were never going to make you happy anyway. If this helped, hit like and subscribe. Drop your dating stories in the comments. Your experience might help someone else. There's a buy me a coffee link in the description if you want to support the channel. I'll see you in the next video.